Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint Germain family. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at the Paris Saint Germain versus Atletico Madrid game. There's one thing I really want to expose because I've been hearing it so many times. I mean, I was one of the people that used it so many times last season, but I finally understood it's a Fugazi stat, and that's XG. Every PSG fan, everyone that watches PSG wants to tell me that, oh, we had a lot of XG. That meant we deserve to win the game. That means that we had a lot of great chances. No, we didn't. We'll take a look at all of PSG's chances today. First chance there of the game, João Neves was outside of the boot, cross into the box. They can't clear it. Hakimi Tissosa, 0.06 XG, which means there's a 6% chance of scoring this chance. Another one here, Marquinhos to Hakimi, great pass. Gives them both 0.06. Yeah, again, not a clear scoring opportunity. Barrios gives it away. PSG have a counter-attack. Again, coming from an individual mistake I may had. 0.09 XG. Very bad shot from Barcola, but once again, shouldn't be scoring. Because what people are saying that they're expecting us to score, I just don't see the chances where they expect the players to score. Dembele here takes it off. Clement Longley. Very bad from Longley, individual mistake, and we get 0.64 XG. That's one chance, and already pretty much 1/3 of the entire game's XG comes off of this chance. And this chance, we didn't even create it. It was an individual mistake by the opposition player. We score, celebration, everything. 2 minutes later, we concede, Dembele loses the ball. It's 1-1. And, I mean, now, looking at hindsight, this was a very terrible goal to concede. But I don't know. At that moment, I was like, all right, I'm happy we scored the goal. Because, you know, we have a huge problem scoring at home. I was like, okay, this may be a good game. This may be a good game. We just have to outscore Atletico Madrid this game. There was absolutely no reaction from PSG after that goal. We had this chance here. Nuno to Warden, 0.07 XG. 0.07 XG. That was it. That was it. That was the only chance we had in the first half after Atletico Madrid scored. It's completely embarrassing because this is what we did for the rest of the half. It's like the U-shape, pass back, pass to the side, U-shape, pass back, pass to the side, U-shape, recycle position, U-shape, 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 U-shape. Is this a player's fault? Atletico Madrid scored in the 20th minute. And this is what we did for 25 minutes. Is this the player's fault? No, it's not. It's Luis Enrique's fault. That's why the report today came out about the PSG players being unhappy about how Luis Enrique is playing PSG and saying that we're unpotent and predictable. And that's because of Lucha tactics. This is what we did for that first half. As you can see, the passes, and there's no penetration into Atletico Madrid's box. Everything is just outside. Everything is just outside. We just wasted 25 minutes of football because we want to play in this Luis Enrique philosophy. That doesn't work. How many times do we need to continuously see this to understand that it does not work? These were the shots from the game. I mean, first half, I mean, it's just awful. It's just awful. This is what we did. It's disgusting. Second half comes, Dembele, Hakimi here. Once again, individual brilliance, beautiful from them too. Hakimi tries to take a shot from here, 0.02 XG. Goes back to Dembouz, 0.04 XG. So the only goal that we should have scored is the goal that we scored. And once again, that came from a mistake. So 53 minutes in, we haven't created a single goal scoring opportunity. A single goal scoring opportunity in 53 minutes. Let's see when the actual good opportunity comes. Vitinha gives it to Barcola. 1-2, beautiful from them too. Barcola cuts inside, takes the shot, 0.06 XG. I mean, it is a good opportunity. I know that Barcola can do better from there. And it's actually a good, out of the press immediately. Atletico didn't press us high at all. But when they did, obviously, we're very good at penetrating that space. And yeah. 0.06 XG, and then Hakimi tries to shoot after rebound, 0.10 XG. So far, it's a lot of good chances, but I don't see a goal scoring opportunity. I'm sure more like, so at the end of the game, when we'll take a look at stats. We'll come to the stats. Vitinha here, puts in a cross. This was great. I mean, once again, came from a set piece. That's why the Atletico line is that back. Puts in a cross. Marquinhos needs to be scoring here. 0.21 XG. So up until the 72nd minute, PSG actually created a great goal scoring opportunity. And he came off a set piece as well. But yeah, Marquinhos should be scoring here. Absolutely no excuses. Tame header. Marquinhos here. Wonderful pass to Hakim. And obviously, this was the opportunity that most people were talking about. Hakim has 0.34 XG. This is a goal scoring opportunity. And he either needs to score or he needs to pass it. Because like Hakimi gets in this position, I know that he can have some kind of composure, look for his teammates, but it's difficult when you are in this spot. A lot of pressure. So for me, just score it at least, and he missed it. So we've had two good opportunities, 0.21 and 0.34 in the 72nd, 76th minute. And until the game ended, we didn't have anything since then. So the only thing we did in this entire game, creation-wise, was this chance that came off a set piece in the 72nd minute. And the second good chance was in the 76th minute from a great Marquinhos pass. And even that's something I can give Lucho tactically, because Hakim is holding the width, telling him to make the running behind was telling the midfielders to make those runs. Kangili and Dembele taking away the attention. So this is a chance that I can actually give Lucho, but it's just completely disgusting. Obviously, then Atletico Madrid, score from this chance. Stunning, beautiful. Korea, Dona, Doner kebab. I mean, what can I say? I mean, here were the stats: recoveries, goals and assists, key passes. I mean, once again, it's a lot of Hakimi, Dembele, domination, Vitinha, Warren, Barcola with some other stats. Marquinhos actually had a good game, having a lot of the ball, making a lot of passes. But yeah, Hakimi and Dembele, that was the creation this game. It's unfortunate what happened. I mean, here are the stats: 71% possession to 29% possession. I mean, I used this. I thought that stat meant something, but it really doesn't. The other stats, I also thought it meant something. Look at that: 2.12 XG from 22 shots. That's an average of 0.1 XG for one single shot, which means we're just overshooting. We're just taking a lot of shots. We're not taking any great chances. So all of that 2.12, it's basically the Longley mistake that led to the Warren goal, the Hakimi chance, the Marquinhos chance, and then a lot of like half chances. We just don't create enough. I think that's the main problem at PSG this season. People want to say it's a clinicality problem. I'm not excusing any of the misses. I know that all the PSG players can do better. But that's just something we can hope for. The Barcola will start scoring them. The Dembele will start scoring them. The Barcola will start scoring them. These players will start scoring these chances. What we can actually improve on, like very easily, is how we play. Because, I mean, ever since Lucho came in, we've constantly dominated position in every single game, but we've still lost 7 out of 16 games. Conceded countless of goals and gone in so many games where we don't score any goals. This game, it took us 72 minutes to create a goal-scoring opportunity. That's just not good enough. That's just not good enough. At the Parc des Princes, at home, full squad, no injuries. I mean, there are legit no excuses to be this bad, and I still don't understand how people are defending Luis Enrique with everything being so obvious. But yeah, I mean, next game we go to Angers. We're ahead of the international break. Let's hope we get a great victory in that game. Obviously, there will probably be some rotation. Hopefully, Due has a good performance. Beraldo, maybe, whoever gets put on. Hopefully, Mbaye. Maybe Kangeli starts. See what happens in that game. But yeah, once again, I want to go into an international break because I'm just tired of what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing anything different. The Girona game is as bad as the PSV and the Atletico game. All three games are basically the same thing. And we're just watching the same movie all over again. But it becomes too predictable. We just become too predictable. Every single game is the same thing. And no changes want to be happened. You ask Luis Enrique. He doesn't want to buy any player. You ask the players. They're complaining about Lucho's tactics. You ask Campos, he wants to sign Gyökeres. So Campos understands there is a problem and he wants to solve it by buying Gyökeres, buying Quenda, buying whoever he wants to buy. The PSG players want to solve this issue by telling Lucho to adjust his tactics so that they can play in a different way that maybe suits them. I would say maybe, because we don't know really. And then we have Luis Enrique, who is sticking to his thing because it's his thing. That's the thing. He's not sticking into it because it's great. It's functioning. It has worked out so well. That's not why he's sticking to it. Obviously, it worked well, I don't know, with MSN at Barca. Well, that doesn't mean it will work here with these kinds of players. I need Luis Enrique to do what's best for PSG and not stick to his fucking disgusting philosophy. If we're playing great football, you can stick to your philosophy. If we're winning games, we're creating chances, we're dominating oppositions, you can stick to your philosophy. But your philosophy should not matter when we are this bad. When we are this bad, every measure should be taken into account so that we can start improving, so that we can start winning games. We have 4 points out of 12 points. This is completely unacceptable. This is completely unacceptable. Do I have faith and hope for this season? Yes. Do I have confidence for this season? Yes, because I believe we have great players at Paris Saint Germain. I still believe Luis Enrique is a good to a great manager. He's just, having a huge Achilles heel at the moment. And I think, obviously, with the recent report, there seems to be some positive stuff regarding the January transfer window. Maybe PSG will actually splash some cash. So there definitely is confidence and faith and hope for the season. It just, what's happening now is not acceptable. Like, sure, we can, I don't know, celebrate the UCL at the end of the season. But I will still remember this period and how embarrassing it is for a club like Paris Saint Germain to go through it. That's been it from Boy PSG. Hopefully, guys have enjoyed this tactical analytical video where I expose the XG stat. Because people should start watching the game and remembering actually what they watched instead of going to SofaScore and FootMob and just lying on the timeline. It's disgusting. That's been it from Boy PSG, and as usual, allez, Paris.